On March 6, 1692, Ann Putnam Jr. allegedly identified Elizabeth Proctor as the owner of the specter which had been afflicting her since March 3rd. Welcome to Salem Witch Trials Daily. I'm Josh Hutchinson.
I'm Sarah Jack. On April 11th, Ann Putnam Jr. would testify that on the 3rd of March, 1692, I saw the apparition of Goody Proctor amongst the witches, and she did almost choke me immediately and bite and pinch me, but I did not know who she was till the 6th of March, that I saw her at a meeting, and I told them that held me that this woman was one that did afflict me. And several times since she hath grievously afflicted me by biting, pinching, and almost choking me, urging me vehemently to write in her book.
So, who was Elizabeth Proctor? Elizabeth was a central figure in the 1692 Salem Witch Trials, though her historical reality is often overshadowed by Arthur Miller's highly fictionalized portrayal of her and her husband, John Proctor, in his play The Crucible.
She was born Elizabeth Bassett in Lynn, Massachusetts, sometime between 1647 and 1651 to William and Sarah Bassett. Significantly, she was the granddaughter of Ann Burt, a woman from Lynn who was known as a community healer and had been accused of witchcraft decades earlier in 1669. Because it was widely believed that witchcraft was passed down through family lines, this generational tie meant that suspicion already hung over Elizabeth's family long before the Salem crisis began.
Elizabeth married the older John Proctor in 1674. John already had 5 children from his first 2 marriages, and together Elizabeth and John had 5 more children prior to 1692. The large blended family, which included children and stepchildren, lived on the rented Downing farm in Salem Farms. Despite living in the farms, the family chose to attend worship services in Salem Town.
The Proctor household also included a 20-year-old servant named Mary Warren. There are historical hints that the Proctor home may have experienced some domestic friction. During the trials, Mary Warren claimed that John Proctor had confided in her about trouble with his wife.
We'll have much more on the events that impacted the Proctors as we progress through the Salem Witch Trials timeline on these dailies. So join us every day.